No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps.
When the last time you brushed your hair?
Coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Why do these niggas gave me the ball first, man?
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And not much to speak of.
Got on his
1-yard gain up to the 26.
Right in, bro.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
Make no sense to me.
Second and 9 now. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
Check, 59, 59. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Mike's 59.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Damn, I threw the ball, bro.
And he goes down. Jarrell Casey able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check.
On second down now. It's Miller. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
57's the Mike. Mark 57. Hey, defense. Hey, defense, let's go. Hey, check.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 17 yards out. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They said a mermaid was found in Mexico. Man, these niggas. These niggas funny as fuck.
Red 90 wall. Range 3, 2, 18. Let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Set. Ready.
Okay.
70 injured.
That's the mermaid right there.
Come on, boy. Wow. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
2nd and 13. Nowhere to escape,
you see what them boy get them
down.
type of numbers?
J.J. Watt
mermaid, they found
breaking
in
through to
Mexico.
get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
2 plays so far, a run and
That's
a
the
pass
mermaid
attempt,
they found in
and both
Mexico.
have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on
me?
3rd.
I'm going to send it to you.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
This what my dog do right here.
Alert 3. Wide. Get wide. Bravo.
This what my dog do
Now
right
back to
here.
throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. J.J. Watt in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to
Buddy
rewrite
kept
the
saying he was
record book
doing
in
right
single-season sacks. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great.
I'm talking about
He'll
on
take
defense.
this inside the 40. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here.
Oh,
This is going to be intercepted.
Y'all be playing with niggas, bro. I don't never do that play.
Never.
Never.
Guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this 1st quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They're going to look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Telvin Smith. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
We're going to keep getting sacks.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
No.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
They'll look to throw, and they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now.
What the hell, man? Just getting on here talking smack.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line.
Why he disrespecting me, though, bro? I ain't never did nothing to that boy.
At this stage of the game,
I never did nothing to him, though.
Because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Already ain't playing against the
2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Colts, Titans, Saints, Eagles.
And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. I actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
I was going to say teams intact. Teams intact.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He wants it all for the end zone.
Bro?
And it'll be intercepted.
Bro,
get there
it looks like we're going to be starting over this
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammate's going to check on it. Because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They'll look to throw here on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
That's my problem.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Give me that.
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take it, I'll fix it. The very next game, he started out the exact same way, And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility.
He like that, bro. That boy shot shit down, bro.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
2nd and 3. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb.
Oh, I thought that boy said incomplete.
30-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass
what am I doing? See, bro, I'm a lose, bro, because I'm playing dumb as fuck, bro.
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him.
I mean,
they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Get his ass.
2nd and 14. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Back to throw here.
Give me that. Give me that.
Zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Batting that one free defensively was Lonnie Johnson. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Check 3, check 3. Who's that? Is that yours? Who's it? Scene 6. 54, right there.
From the shotgun, he'll
They
look
buck
to
me.
throw.
They buck me. Come on, I'm pressing triangle.
Bronco touchdown. Noah
like
Fant,
that.
his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points.
I was pressing triangle
a defensive breakdown
right away, because I know that's where he's going. That's why I'm playing that guy.
Into the end zone.
Over the,
give them big credit
over the damn tight end.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They begin with a run by Miller. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Looking to throw.
Look why he's throwing like that,
bro.
For
the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll get it all the way down inside the Well, you just kind of feel for
the ball
right
like
now.
that,
4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much. Because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And nowhere to escape, and he goes
boy,
down.
Can't stop the middle blitz.
Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We get to run that
Pressure
back.
again, and down he goes again. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He'll look to throw. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
Up at the half.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, pouring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
It ain't the party, it's me. I don't respect him, so I'm going to be doing anything.
A little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even working.
It's caught.
Oh, he ran out of bounds, though. Stop playing with my dog, man.
Bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
Last
time he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll set up a throw. Safarian Jenkins has it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Come on, gang. Give me my first down, man.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I don't deal with that.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
He's coming. We got double up.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
That's mine.
And before this second
I
down
told
play,
you I
we'll
don't
get a
respect
whistle,
the
a signal,
nigga
and
ass, bro.
timeout. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage
Get
back
my
after the
whooped
sack.
in this
Second and
Madden,
19.
dog.
He'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Telvin Smith
Bruh,
in
I
there to
can't
get
do
him.
shit,
And on the season
bruh.
now, that is 9 sacks
That
for
nigga,
him.
this nigga punting on 3rd down, bruh. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. What? What airport? This nigga trash as fuck. I ain't
Well,
gonna
this is a
lie.
new concept. It's 3rd down, but they've got the punt unit on. So from their own end zone
Bruh,
here, this kicks away.
I don't know if that's Fulton. That shit.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Texans will take over
Gotta stop
with a
playing with
1st and
this
10.
man, huh, coach?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They
got
trail
no plays,
offense, first
bro.
time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They shit
We
we
would talk
cheat
about
with
this
you,
more in
bro.
basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
I
Had
just
the
need him to
interception
hold
earlier,
it, you
now
hear
a
me?
sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Back to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Let's go.
A good pickup
Dog
there at
do
22.
picks, man.
And the key
All right,
number on that play,
man.
3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch,
told you.
turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. Back to throw now on first down.
Look at that.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Thomas, the one he was looking for. But it'll be
I got
2nd
to,
down.
huh? Oh,
Line of
man.
scrimmage again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Shift. Watch the shift. 66.
That boy got me fucked up. I'm going to try him every time. Yeah, nah.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
They'll set up to
Too
throw.
late, boy. You
He's
too
gonna
late,
sling
boy.
this deep downfield.
Stop playing with a nigga,
man.
man.
In for a Texans touchdown. In for the score. And the Texans have retaken the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on.
And he's going to be swallowed up and
This shit,
taken
nah,
down.
I'm stop
Sacked
playing, though.
back at the
I'm stop
5-yard line.
Nothing. What I told you, Vari. He retiring as a
Here's
Texan.
Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Dying.
And
Corona
they will
style.
not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which
Stop playing with me, star ass nigga.
It's J.J. Watt, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, I don't see JJ,
Charles,
though.
whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player
man.
is those 6 inches between the ears.
Yeah,
but
man.
right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on.
This
so
nigga ain't finna try me, dog.
On the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Oh!
6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on.
That's why I gave him that. You feel me?
Those throwing windows get a lot.
I had to do some research on him.
And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
They just bumped my dog, bro. How you drop that shit?
You come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Yeah, that's who he got drafted by.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
These fuck niggas sorry as fuck, bro.
Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
I am at Buxton. I ain't jumping.
Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure
Look
here.
at this shit, bro.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today.
This game bucking. They bucked me twice, though. I don't like that.
To the 11-yard
like 5
line, and that's
interceptions.
where the return stops.
I don't throw that
pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week?
Do my dog favorite play, man.
Football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. This is the tight end fan. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
Cornelius Choice.
On 1st and 10, it's
5-4.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
All right.
That's going to go as a loss of the yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nah, Troy the Falcons, bro. I'm on the headset.
2nd and 11.
I'm going to call him.
And he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Watch a nigga say I'm glitching.
Will be handed out thus far.
Because I'm running this nigga running this play out of the. Give me that.
And he's going to be intercepted.
I'm running that shit out of 2 different formations. And he hurried up offense.
Wow, between last week and this
I gotta
week,
stop
that's
playing
now 8
with this nigga, man.
5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators
Johnson,
I played for,
bro. I
man,
forgot
Ken
who played
Donahue,
for.
is not there right now because he saw that happen during his coaching career. And he
Routed that boy
in
ass.
the midst
Stop
of a
playing.
streak like this and said, "Tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys and let's see if our receivers can intercept it."
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
Cardi B got more than 1 kid. I don't know.
This quarterback now.
What's our daughter's
8 for
name?
8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Culture.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Nah, because you know that shit was coming out. That name was coming out with the when they albums.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Look at this shit,
it'll be
bro.
intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know.
That's my rookie, bruh. Man, he a superstar, bro. You see, I wait. When niggas press pause on me, they obviously got something to do.
Otherwise,
so I don't
the end result can be something you don't like.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You got to make up for that 7.
First throw now for the backup lock.
Come on, 7. Oh, my God, another one.
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
This nigga ass.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Going for the deep ball.
Jump, bro.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
That nigga could beat me, bro.
We're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
He don't understand. He goes. I just feed Miller, man. I say let me feed Miller, but I'm not even finna feed him. I'm finna throw a pick.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, your shit late, boy.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Why keep going in and out, bro?
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy. Let's go tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey, Delta. 3, 1, 3.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lock. And his throw here is incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played
what they do, little man? You all right?
Game long. Might start wanting to
good
think about a few double,
they
triple move
right?
routes to try and shake their guys free.
They have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe.
And all
this
of that
offense
good stuff
in
right
desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half.
What
Here's
they do,
first
little
and 10.
boy?
You got fair. Ready?
On first down, right back to Lindsey.
Vibing on out there,
Stop
man.
shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Joe, what's up with your shit, boy?
Say, Recon, 132 fighter.
This nigga running the clock. Oh, you might well don't play me if you gonna do
On
all
second
this,
down,
boy.
run with Lindsey.
Let's play, bro.
And pushes way up to about the 44 here.
Man, niggas go to
Give him a yard on the run there. That's going to set up a third down and 2.
Your third year tanking, bro.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
I'm gonna let this nigga score. Fuck that shit.
The Broncos on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They look to throw. It's Locke. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete.
They was Sunday.
Time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 33. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
I got you pumped down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Locke. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Mike 5. Here I come.
From midfield, here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I should have been running this defense a
has
little
now
more.
Recorded 10 sacks on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Opponent.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Look at me. Go.
Nah, bro. Nigga can eat this shit. You run this shit against me, I'm gonna eat this shit up.
Locked to throw for it on 4th. And he's going to go down again.
Not no one particular. I forced that shit to
gambling
CD.
type, but he comes up empty here. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
I got
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the run, this is Hunt.
Get out of there. Come on, man.
In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers.
Don't knock him out, baby girl.
Offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulder. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans push further out.
God, I got to go to work tomorrow.
That was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
We got to be there at 7:30.
This is taken at the 3. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
They don't want everybody in the building at the same time, so we going in different times.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings
with
coaches
man, I picked the ball, bro.
Complementary football. Offense take care of the defense. Defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Undercrunch. Hey, switch gears.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Ready.
Play action. Now it's Locke. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Yeah,
the Bronco first down there, 12 yards.
Panicking like a motherfucker, though. Don't worry, Poppy. Don't worry. We got you, Poppy.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
JJ, boy.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, you can't do shit like that.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Damn, bro, why your jet can't go to the west, bro?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Check, 47.
Now it's Miller running right. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now back to throw. Open man is Miller. He's got it. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5.